Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have another review for you and it is on some powders by the Balm. The Balm is not a brand that I have used loads of their products. I definitely have a few but nothing kind of to write home about. However, these powders, I absolutely love them and I'm going to kind of tell you my reasons why. It's of course the BettyLou, CindyLou and MaryLou Manizers. So the idea behind these is they're kind of highlighting / bronzing powders and they all have cute little names. Like this one here is called MaryLou Manizer, which is a little bit of a play on words. So what I thought I would do is kind of show you them, comparing them, what I think about them, and yeah. The first one I'm going to talk about is the first one that I ever bought and it is the MaryLou Manizer. I am not the biggest fan of the packaging of the Balm products just because I don't know, I find it a bit gimmicky. I don't really like the packaging that much. I prefer kind of simple, really kind of clean cut packaging like NARS, Diptyque, that kind of thing. I don't like anything that's too kind of illustrated and that kind of thing. I just like it to be simple. Like I'm not really a fan of benefit packaging and that kind of thing. I don't really like it. I love the products but the packaging, yeah. But anyway, this one is called the MaryLou Manizer and as you can see it comes in this little compact, has a really decent sized mirror on the top. MaryLou Manizer is this really beautiful champagne ivory highlighter. What I love about this is it's just such a creamy finish that it almost feels like it's a cream but it's actually a powder, but it's so finely milled that it's just beautiful. As soon as it hits skin it absorbs it. Looks like this lit from within type of complexion. It looks incredible. This is an amazing powder for giving highlight, for defining the cheekbones, for contouring. This is such a multi-purpose product. The reason this one is my favourite is it's very similar to Candlelight by Kevyn Aucoin, which is incredible, but it's also a lot more expensive. I think that's about £35 and you can get this for about 16 or 17, so it's virtually like half of the price, which is great. I actually got this offer off Feel Unique, I think it was, and I think it was like £14 odd, which was an absolute bargain, which is why I picked up all three. But I love this one. It's a beautiful type of, as I said, ivory champagne shade, perfect for giving highlight and warmth to the complexion. It just looks beautiful. There's nothing about this that I would change in terms of the product. There's nothing about it where I would say that's not good enough. It's amazing. It applies onto the skin really nicely. It's long wearing. It's not cakey or heavy. It doesn't clog the pores. Doesn't restrict the airflow. I can't rave about this powder enough. I think it's beautiful. The only one element I would change is obviously the packaging, but apart from that, when it comes to the product, it's just perfect. It's beautiful. This one I have is called the BettyLou Manizer and I actually still have the box for this one. And yeah, so this is what this one looks like, and this is meant to be the bronzer of the three, or for darker skin complexions. I happen to think that most skin tones will get away with this. I don't feel the need to group them into any category. I think no matter what skin tone you are, you can make these work for you in different ways. So BettyLou Manizer is kind of a darker toasted brown sort of shade. It's very, very shimmery. And it does look quite scary in the pan. It looks a lot scarier when you look at it as it's translating on camera. On camera it's looking quite light, but actually when I show it you more up close it is definitely quite significantly darker to the MaryLou Manizer. When I hold them up together you can appreciate that this is significantly darker than this shade here. Because it's a shimmery type of finish, you could use this for bronzing, you could use it for contouring. I happen to just use it as a shimmery bronzer. I don't think there's any specific way you can wear this. I wear it on my décolleté, I wear it on my brow bone when I'm having like a bronzy smoky eye, I wear it on my cupid's bow when I have a tan, I wear it on my cheekbones. There's not one thing to do with this. There are many things you could do. You could even wear this as an eyeshadow. It is a beautiful, very soft shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. I will swatch these up close because I appreciate you won't be able to see them properly when I swatch them on camera, but they look absolutely gorgeous. This is a shade that will give you that nice defined cheekbone without too much work. And yeah, I absolutely love this. It's definitely one of my favourites of the three. And the last one I have is of course the CindyLou Manizer. It's a very pink undertone to it and I feel like this would look great on paler complexions. I do like it and I do wear it a lot, but I kind of think because my skin has yellow undertone that this would definitely be more appropriate or suit a person that has pink undertones in their skin. But I'm going to show it you anyway because I do love it, but what I find is I only tend to use this as a blusher or as an eyeshadow just because I feel like it doesn't show up too well on my skin. But anyway, this is what it looks like, and as you can see it's this really nice pastel pink shade, very, very pretty. It has that warmth to it as well, like really beautiful kind of pop of pink, a shimmery pink. I'm hoping that this translates on camera. If not, again, I'll swatch them up close. But this is such a buttery soft consistency, melts into the skin. I keep saying melt because I feel like they're so soft that they almost feel cream-like, and that is one of the reasons why I love them, because they just feel so expensive and so finely milled and luxurious that you actually do feel in a way like you're wearing a cream product, because they're just so smoothing on the skin. They look radiant, they look beautiful, they make the skin look healthy. Even though they're quite shimmery, because they're so smoothing and because they're quite not thick in their application, but you only need a little bit goes a long way, I actually feel like they do help with pore control as well, which is kind of incredible, because when you're putting a shimmery product on pores, it will just do nothing but accentuate them. There's something about this that kind of just mellows everything out, and I'm not quite sure how it works because it's shimmery, but I absolutely love it. And I think that if you are a contouring slash blusher kind of junkie, then you definitely need to try these, because they're absolutely gorgeous. All three of them have unique ways to make the skin look beautiful and lit from within. As I said, they're very similar to the Kim & Kwan powders, which can't be, you know, that bad, because they're amazing powders. And again, they're a fraction of the price. So this is what they all look like, as you can see. Again, I'll show them up close so you can see what they look like, but I kind of just wanted to give you guys my overall thoughts on them. I've been using them now for around 4 or 5 months. It might not even be that long, but I feel like I've had them forever because I use them daily, and I think that they're all beautiful for different reasons. I think that my favourite two are definitely these two, the CindyLou and BettyLou Manizer, but I really do love the pink as well. I just feel like it would suit a person with pink undertones in their skin a little bit more, but I do love it, and I think for an eyeshadow or just for a pop of pink on the cheeks, it looks really pretty. So guys, I hope you all found this review helpful. Please comment down below if you guys have tried these, what you think about them, and different ways to use them. I'm sure we would all love to hear different ways to use these products. We'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!